Hey there, guys. How you all doing out there? I hope it's a beautiful day where you are because it certainly is not here in Montreal, Quebec. It's the 7th of October, 2022, but we have had a beautiful week. I mean, almost every day was just perfect, beautiful. I got out there when I could, when I wasn't painting or listing vintage ads, that I have for sale on eBay. I haven't sold on eBay in years. No, on Facebook Marketplace in Kijiji. And I was going through my stuff looking for something else, and I found all these 8 by 12 photos that I'd like had tons of ads over them in an envelope, and I'm like, oh man, I forgot about these. They were all truck photo 8 by 12 photos, and then I'm like, well, I'm gonna go through my other many 8 by 12 enlargement of old car photos, and I found more truck photos. So I figured we'll make a video out of that for you. See if I can offer you guys some of them. And, well, I can offer them to you and see if you guys want to bite, And before I show you that, I just figure, well, since we're on my desk here, I'll show you some of these ads that I have here that I have to list here. As you can see, look at a 57 Corvette. Here's a BMW 3 Series 325i. And again, I sell everything, very reasonably. On average, most things are like, $5 each and stuff. This guy, actually, I have to propose this to a customer. But anyway, this is not really what this is all about. You can always click on the link, my Kijiji link on the Retro Old School homepage to see what I have for sale. Or you can find me on Facebook, Elton McFALL, and you can find me there. And there's some of my stuff here and there, Yeah. There's my friend Andre's Caprice painting I did. And by the way, I am working on a painting right now. I'm kind of keeping it secret. And yeah, I only showed like a photo of it when I started it, like on Facebook. But anyway, so I want to show you some of these photos. Now, unless I say differently, all these photos are $15 Canadian each, which is good for you and good for me, because if you're American and you pay me $15 Canadian, it should give me closer to 20 if you're paying $15 US, going to give me $20 Canadian. But if you're an American, you pay $15 Canadian, it's going to give you, it's going to be less for you in American. It's going to be like, I don't know, 10, $12 US for a photo. Now, all these photos are one of a kind. They're all signed. I'm going to try to do this pretty quickly. I'm trying to see if I have the lighting as I want it here. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Maybe what I'll do actually is, give me a second here. Let's see if I can do something else here. Try to make it look good here and try not to get too much glare in there. Yeah, it's kind of tricky to do, eh? There we go. That's pretty good. So this one here, this 65 Chevy ice cream truck, I took this picture in Venice Beach, California in 2006 when I was there for a while. So many amazing vehicles. You can see it's signed right there at the bottom. And then we got this here. This is a long time retired Ford, I don't know, L8 9000 City of Montreal tanker truck. And yeah, again, this is a digital pic. This one I took about probably 11, 12 years ago. Somewhere in Ville Saint Laurent. Right? Did I sign this one? It's signed. Speaking of L9000s, this one was really a trip. This was in the Point St. Charles part of the city. Again, probably about, easily 5, 6, 7 years ago. And this is an ex-U-Haul truck, okay? It's marked in a couple of places there. It's not very obvious. But what's really amazing about this truck, now I don't know about the tractor, but there was a Detroit diesel motor in here. I don't know if it was a 6V or 8V, and it was running, and it was loud. The thing was just screaming, and it was acting as a generator for work that was being done in this building, which, by the way, that used to be the Northern Electric building, Northern Electric of Canada. Maybe I should try like this. I don't know. I'm just annoyed with the reflection there. God darn it. Just like this, maybe. Anyway, speaking of Ford heavy trucks, here's a Ford CTL 9000 that is or isn't still running in the city. This was when I saw it when I lived in Verdun on Deliglee Street back in '09 or 10. And you can see she took a little hit there, probably hit an animal there on the right side. Really an amazing beast, probably a Cummins in there. And this picture here, I think I took in 2003 on Sources Boulevard in the snowstorm corner, Pierrefonds Boulevard. Yeah, that's an 80s GMC Top Kick. And this company here that ran it, they were known to have some old trucks. I think they still do, actually. Yeah, it's amazing I never sold that. Now, if you like snow removal, this was right next to the last job that I did part-time, full-time for so many years. This was right on Cremazy Boulevard in L'Esplanade. This was probably took this, I think, in 2013. Pretty cool, eh? So this was with my my digital Canon. Here's a friend of mine's 1930 Bickle Seagrave fire truck gassing up at Granby, Quebec, right after the classic car show. This was next to a Corvette there, you can see. And by the way, all these photos are professionally processed, eh? See, like this one, I didn't sign it, but it will be signed if you buy it. So once again, they're all $15 each, or one of a kind. This was the most amazing experience, I think, in an antique vehicle, was coming back on a 2-lane blacktop highway back to the South Shore, Montreal, in this thing, open cab, with the old siren and the bell. Here's a picture I took, I remember at a garage on Jarry Street. I don't remember what year this was. I think it was 2004. You see some old trucks. There's an old Pete there with an old Volvo. Or is it a white Volvo? Yeah, it's a white Volvo. There's a Kenworth T600. This one's not, unlike most of these pictures, this one actually is matted. So, by the way, if you were to buy a few of these, well, maybe I could make you a better deal. But again, they're already a great price. It's 15 bucks. I mean, come on. This one, I remember seeing this one. I don't remember where the hell this was. This was somewhere south of Montreal. I can't remember the name of the town. I think it was called Gore or something. Closer to Huntington. Look at that. Rare Mercury. Clearly, this used to be a fire truck. 60-something, mid-60s, early 60s. Looks like an M800. This, again, taken with a digital Canon. This one I took right off Notre Dame Street in Lachine at a trucking company called Garford. You know, they moved around containers and stuff. I thought it was really cool. The old International with a, looks like a T2000 here, Kenworth. And this one here, again, a digital pic. This was, again, back when I lived in Verdun. That's an old International Eagle, probably late 80s, early 90s model. This is on Deliglee Street. Again, you know, one of these trucks, you know, you see once, you know, gone forever, never seen it again. And speaking of old trucks, here's another beautiful, very nice Chevy, what is it called? It's not a Brigadier, it's a Bison, isn't it, I think? God, there was a GMC Top Kick and the Chevy Kodiak. That's it, the Chevy Kodiak. Again, this photo is matted. Okay. Again, the signature is not on there, but it will be. This was in the East End. This was in the Villeray sector. I think I took that in 2005. Boy, that light, a really annoying glare. I just can't get it to look the way I want it to. This is a random picture I took when I was in Halifax for like a day back in 2006. Yeah, wish I could have stayed longer. Kind of the crappy weather like here right now. Nice old heavy-duty GMC there. Now this photo, it's funny, I was surprised when I found this. I hadn't seen it in so long. Yeah, you guessed it. If you follow my videos, that's the picture that I used to do the painting of that same truck. And the funny thing is, I had to make like a thumbnail from the video I did of this because I lost the photo. I accidentally deleted it, but way before I deleted the picture, I did make this print. So this one isn't really for sale because, again, I don't have the original anymore. So unless you want to offer me 20 bucks for it, yeah, okay. But other than that, not really for sale. Even though, yeah, look, I had it printed so long ago, I was still selling on eBay. So I had my eBay like user ID text on the picture. It's on the picture. So see McFALL, whatever. This picture here, nice old Dodge, you know, early mid-70s pickup that I saw in San Francisco, 2006. I don't know where in San Francisco. I left my heart in San Francisco. Now look at this beauty here, eh? Oh, look at that. Classic Mac R series. on the highway in traffic here in Montreal back in 2008. Probably one of the first years I started taking videos and digital pictures. Here's another Macar series. This one was parked kind of a long time, I think, on de l'Église Street in Villemard. Yeah, pretty cool, eh? Again, I'm trying to find the right angle on to show you these. So why am I selling them? Well, because I have too many things. I have too many things, and like a lot of people, of course, I could use the cash. Money is not exactly flowing. This is a very rare PEMFAB. This was made in Terrebonne, north of Montreal. They were really weird looking trucks. This was on, Jesus, why does the name of the street always escape me? The one that links Westmount and Saint Henri, Lansdowne Street, I think. Yeah. And another long gone rig too is this International Cargo Star responding on Laurier Street in the Plateau. This one I took, even more, probably 2004 or 5, something like that. More recently, probably I took this picture, I don't know, 5 years ago, 6. Yeah, airport Oshkosh crash truck. That's right, at the maintenance garage there of Air Canada, I think, in Dorval. Here's my Diamond Rio truck that I took a picture of after I made a video, or before or after I made a video of it in the alleyway of my place. I still have that truck, still around, still looking good, still looking like shit, but that was the whole point of it, eh? And speaking of old trucks, here's a Brigadier. Here's a beautiful, amazing. This is the nicest GMC Brigadier I've ever seen. Look at this thing, amazing. Probably had the power. That was when I was in Saskatoon in early May 2013. I hope I'm not covering the sound here. The way I'm holding the phone, oh my god. Oh my god, I hope I didn't cover the sound. And anyway, yeah, that's about it, guys. I'm trying to see. Oh, wait a minute. There's a few more. God, I hope I didn't cover the sound. That would suck. Because I was holding the phone with the right hand. I hope I didn't cover the microphone. Shit. Hang on a minute. Let me see if there's a few more here. I thought I had. There we go. Here's some Canada Posties. Grumman. This is really nice timing. This I took again, I don't know, 2010, 11, something like that. Got the new step van with the old Grumman step van on the right there. On DeCarry here in Montreal. I was always very proud of that shot. As is with this one in Quebec City. Got an old cab, old Mac cab over there in the Le Vieux Quebec in the old sector with the old Nova bus. And that's about it, guys. I didn't want to make this too long. I just wanted to do this rapidly because I did this years ago with my regular, with my regular. I know they were all cars, 8x12 photos. I'm going to go through that again because there's way more of those. I don't know if the trucks were in there. I think I kept them separate. So that's it. So I wanted to do this video one take so that I could upload from my phone right away. And again, shipping is $4. Doesn't matter if it's one or several photos. I do combined shipping, and and it'd be pleasure to do business with you, whether you're in Canada or the States. If you're overseas, no problem. Overseas shipping is I don't know, probably like $6 or $10, something like that. I don't remember, but it's doable as well, no problem. And I'm thinking of you, Jack, and also in New Hampshire and Sebastian out in Europe, if you're interested. Again, these are all one-of-a-kind photos, and I'm proud of them. And I didn't mention, but a lot of them are digital, but a lot of them are also I took with slide transparency film, so the older ones. So that's it. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I look forward to your comments. And let me know what you want, man. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.